Zyah Lacy, age 2, murdered, gunned down September 24th, 2023 in Dallas, Texas. Where can you go that's safe in the USA? Where?
Two-year-old was killed in a drive-by shooting near Fair Park. Last night, Zyah Lacy was with her mother and stepmother at a balloon release for a relative who was also killed in a drive-by shooting. The family says they heard gunshots and ran for cover. Police say suspects shot multiple rounds at the crowd, hitting the toddler and another woman. The family rushed the little girl to a hospital, but she did not survive.
Stop the deadly gun violence. Stop.
The family tells us today they want the person responsible locked up. At times, the grief is too much. Police say this was not a random shooting. However, they say the woman and child were not the intended target.
Opening fire on a crowd in East Dallas.
And as investigators piece together clues, a family is devastated after their little girl was killed. Our Candace Sweat picks up this heartbreaking story live from Dallas Police Headquarters. Candace, the family telling us that they gathered to remember a woman who was murdered.
Exactly, Brittany and Brian. This started off as a candlelight vigil, sort of a celebration of life for another family member. Instead, everyone there ended up running and ducking from gunshots, and a child is now dead.
Baby was only 2 years old. This was a very smart 2-year-old. Like, my baby knew her ABCs. She knew how to count. She knew her name.
Stop deadly shootings. Stop.
The grief is too much.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Deborah Harper Smith was with her grandchild, 2-year-old Zyah Lacy, and other family members Sunday for a candlelight vigil on Hay Street in East Dallas. Then there were gunshots.
Everybody started to run. I grabbed my grandbaby. While I was running, when I got behind the truck, I felt some blood.
She realized Zyah had been shot. Another family member rushed them to the hospital.
And I couldn't do nothing but scream, cry, and pray, and ask God, please just protect her.
Smith says doctors placed Zyah on an operating table, and they waited.
About 30 minutes to an hour later, they came in and told us she didn't make it. My baby was only 2 years old. She haven't even lived a full life yet.
Dallas police detectives say this was not a random shooting, but Zyah and another adult woman injured at the vigil were not the intended targets. Now this family, surrounded by their church pastors, are calling on the public.
If it was your 2-year-old granddaughter, daughter, niece, or cousin, how would you feel?
They're left grasping for answers in a situation that feels hopeless.
I told my grandkids I will always protect them, and I let her down because I couldn't.
Yeah, and that vigil that they were attending before the gunshots broke out was actually for another cousin who was killed earlier this year in a drive-by shooting. So you can only imagine what this family is going through. Detectives said that they are looking at other crimes in the area to see if they can connect the person responsible for this to those recent crimes. Of course, anyone with any information is asked to call Dallas Police. Brittany, back to you.
Because your heart just breaks for that family, someone who knows.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.